Hey guys, Donuts127 here, and today we are playing Black Ops 2 Zombies. I'm here with my brother Tame Doger.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
And like I said earlier, we're playing Black Ops 2 Zombies, and we're gonna do a walkthrough for you guys. So let's get started.
For all you new players out there.
For all you new players, we're just gonna show you some cool tricks, some
Tips and tricks
that help us get far. So we're gonna start it out on easy. That way it's easier to show you guys. But as the episode, video, whatever it is, as it goes on, it's gonna get harder and harder. So you have to let it load like most games. But as you can see in the top right corner, it said green run, transit, and all that good stuff. So you're always going to spawn in the bus depot. So you're going to want to run around and knife all these zombies. Then you want to grab some parts. So first part is the mannequin that's leaning up against the map. You don't want to let the zombies hit you, because if you do, it's going to be bad. But you're going to want to build that, okay? So you're building it, and there's a fan in the seat. You gotta pick that up and basically build it on just like the mannequin. But like I said before, you don't want to let the zombies kill you. On the first round, it's always one knife. So you go around, you knife them. It's gonna be easy. So, or at least it should be. And one knife equals the same as one whole clip. So you'll want to grab this fin thing. It's over there underneath the phones. And right there. See, my brother's playing this first round. He's being quite dumb. But for the second round, it's going to be two knives instead of just one. So be a little bit more careful. When you're playing alone, you might want to get the quick revive, so that when you get down, it will revive you, you know, all that good stuff. When you drink stuff like that, like the quick revive, the juggernog, the tombstone, all that stuff, they say funny things. Like that guy just said it felt like the guy pooped in his mouth. A horse pooped in his mouth. But when you knife him, it can get can get you extra perks and stuff, I guess. It gets you buffs. It gets you buffs. Like when my brother just knifed that zombie, it dropped a nuke, and when you get the nuke, it kills all the zombies in your area. So there's the turbine. You get the turbine and then you push the up button. We're playing on Xbox 360 because we can't afford an Xbox or an Xbox One or PS4.
They can explode like that.
They can explode like that if they're on fire. Just FYI. So as it starts getting big, like as the rounds start like escalating, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, all that numbers, and my brother's down.
It's not my fault, alright? I didn't see him in the corner. It's alright. Quick revive is reviving me right now. You want to get that in the beginning if you're playing by yourself.
You only get like 3 or 4 free, or
like 5 or 6.
You only get a couple of quick revives before you have to turn on the power and get more. So
you don't get that.
Well, you don't get more, I guess. My brother just told me. But so, see, you use the turbine to open doors like that. See, it's the turbine. Be careful to pick them up. Most of the time there's always a part in here for the bus. So like you can attach it to the bus. Like that's the train front. So you attach it to the front of the bus, and then zombies can't climb up. And this is the bus we're talking about. You attach it on, and it looks like that, okay? And then, so when you get inside, there's a gun on the roof that you can buy. You always want to close the door and not run off, but this is my brother's tactic. He runs off and kills the zombies until the bus takes off. Sometimes you can run if you're lucky, but it's harder to run like that. And when you're running like that, there's venisons, which is baby zombies basically, and they jump on your face and scratch you.
Denison.
Denison.
Deer meat.
Yeah.
Venison is deer meat.
I guess it's denison, but... So, when denisons jump on your face, you basically, what you want to do is you just want to knife them, unless you can shoot them like my brother just did, and kill them before they can get on your head.
Just trying to show them what they look like.
He's trying to show you what they look like, but it's pretty hard not to miss. And they only attack you when you're in the fog. But in this little tunnel right here, there isn't fog. It's just like light and stuff. So you want to get this 3-burst gun. It is pretty good for like first 10 rounds unless you run out of ammo. So there's also a part that you can get here, but you won't need that for a while. But just so you know, it can spawn over here in this corner, or it can spawn up on the stairs right there, but sometimes it spawns in different places, like...
Coda is not up here.
It's probably...
Coda.
So in this round, it's probably
I have no clue where
in
so just keep going.
in the last stop for the bus, which is the town, whatever. But like I said, the venisons can be a pain in the butt, and they can get you down if they scratch you enough and if there's a bunch of zombies around you. So you want to try to kill them as fast as possible. And if my brother gets to where he turns on the power, I will show you another little trick that we learned not too long ago.
From over there.
So here, this is the diner. As you can see up on the sign.
Okay, the bus just hit me.
Oh.
The bus does stop here. This is one of the stops on the bus.
Yeah, but there's a lava pit around the door, so be careful when you're getting on and off the bus. But there's always going to be the mystery box in the garage. But if you look up at the sign, it says diner, but the devil or whatever made it say you now die instead of diner or whatever. And yeah, so it's kind of creepy, but
Why don't you die?
and there's also parts in here sometimes, so you have to use the fan to get, or the turbine to get that too. So you open it up, and it's normally gonna just be in this corner that my brother's standing right there, but it's not in there right now. So yeah. Tanner, show him how to build a zombie shield.
Oh.
There's also a zombie shield that you can get, but you'll also need the...
I'm not gonna buy it.
You don't have 2 places for it, so if you have the turbine...
Not there.
Okay, so one of the parts for it is the car door, which is in the bathroom. It can spawn in the bathroom. It can spawn in the garage, right on the door. It's more normally right there, or it can be right there. But the second part for it is in the diner, and it's kind of like a ladder.
It isn't. I don't know. It's a dolly.
It looks like a ladder, but
No, it doesn't even look like a ladder. It's
it looks
a
like a
dolly.
ladder to me. But it's a dolly, so you run up there, you go in here, and it's sometimes right there against the counter, right there somewhere, but it's not there. So you want to go turn. So you want to.
Fixing to leave, but I gotta go.
If the bus honks like that, that means it's getting ready to go. And my brother can't run like that because it's actually pretty hard to run through the fog right there. So what you want to do after that bus honks at the diner, you need to get on it as soon as possible so you can leave on the bus.
I'm not running that well, Jug. That's not happening. Oh, I got Max. I don't need to buy ammo.
So on the bus, zombies can like pull off the barriers on the windows and get in the bus, and if they do that, then it's basically a trap. But they can also go through the door on the roof, which is also a part that you can get. So the door on the roof is right there. It's basically the emergency exit, and the third stop on the bus is the farm, which is where my brother's at right now. And there's a lot of the time there's a part in here, right there, the ladder. So the ladder goes on the other side of the bus on the back. So the ladder goes right there. See if you.
Nope, there's one behind me.
It says add part, but you can't put it on the part unless there's zombie free. So, and when the last one starts running at you, that's how you can tell it's the last one. But the ladder goes right there, as seen right there. But there's also, on the farm, there's a fridge inside the house that, like, if you have like a really good gun, like a ray gun or something, you can get that. But there's also the zombie turret, which I just saw a part for, which we couldn't find. Turn around. It's the lawnmower. Turn right, Tanner. Go over there. It's right there. See? That's a part for that, so that's a lawnmower. And what you want to do with the lawnmower, it's basically a part for a zombie turret, which protects you or whatever you put it by. And it's actually pretty useful. So what you want to do is you want to, if you have enough money, you want to go into the house, and there's a table like you saw before on the turret.
I missed that? Are you kidding me?
So my brother's going to show you right now. See right there, you put the lawnmower right there. And then there's a machine gun somewhere. I think you just passed the fridge, or the part. I think it's on that shelf. Oh, see, right there. So you want to put that on there too. So this one has 3 parts. It has the lawnmower, the
Most of them have 3 parts.
thing, and then
This is the fridge you was talking about.
Yeah, you can place whatever weapon in there. We advise to put like a good weapon in there that you will need later, like a ray gun or an AK-47. Well, yeah, or a Galil or something. You just don't want to die and lose. But if you die and go on to the next level, it won't save. So,
this is not a good spot to be in right now.
and what you don't want to do is something like this where you just basically get trapped in the corner, but my brother didn't know any better, so.
What do you mean I didn't know any better?
Well, he didn't know he was going to get cornered. So, like again, when the bus driver honks, he's about to leave, so you might want to go jump on the bus.
You can buy ammo. If you come to this again, you can buy ammo for your gun. I just did that. I'm not hacking. That's how I got more ammo.
It gives you ammo and it gives you guns. If you see chalk markings like around the gun and you walk up to it and it says hold X to buy weapon or hold X for weapon ammo, it basically just gives you infinite ammo every time you stop at that gun again.
You have to buy it.
Yeah, you have to buy it first. You can't just buy ammo for it before you buy it.
Or you can get a max ammo.
Or you can get something called a max ammo, the max ammo gives you basically what it's
And
called,
it should
which
be
is
at
max
the tower
ammo.
now.
But the fourth stop here is the power plant, which is right here. See? And there's a gun on the side of this building right there that is pretty good.
AK-47 here. AK-74 out. So.
It's an AK-74, and that my brother has a Remington shotgun.
Oh crap! I
And
should've
that.
saved money. I should have saved money.
So this door right here that you need to buy is $7.50, and my brother
was stupid.
was kind of
And bought
stupid
a
and
gun
wasn't thinking and
instead
bought a
of-
gun instead of buying the door, which was kind of pretty stupid because you just barely bought ammo for that gun.
Yeah, but this gun that I got right now is way better. The one that I bought's better.
Yeah, but I still would have saved ammo. So, as seen right here, this gun's better. It kills the zombies a lot faster, but don't get down because that wouldn't be good. So when you buy that door, you go down into here.
Spawn area 4 part. Spawn area 4 part.
So for what you need, there's a panel,
Spawn
a
area
lever,
4 part right here.
and there's a panel, a lever, and a zombie hand.
Spawn area right here.
So
thinking they're
I'm
all
guessing
in
the
this room.
lever.
I'm thinking, yeah.
Yeah, the lever and the panel. This is the panel right here. So you need to bring it over to this table over here, right there, and you want to add that part. So when you add that part, you want to find the other parts as fast as you can and get out of there. And this part right here is hard to get past without the the part that you're needing to do right here. It's gonna get a lot harder after this because there's a boss that you can only kill by knifing him.
We've done it before.
We've done it before, but it was kind of hard because you have to like throw grenades, throw stun grenades. That's why my brother got that out of the mystery box.
EMP grenades, not storm grenades. Oh, there's it.
Yeah, so you want to grab that lever,
Now all we
and
need is a
the zombie hand is almost sometimes the hardest to find because
Well,
it's
okay.
just a little zombie
So,
arm.
there goes the bus.
So there goes the bus, and it's taking off. So my brother's gonna have to stay here at the power
I
plant.
can run for that. Like
For a
you said,
minute.
We need to show them the teleport first.
So if you turn right after you leave that room and go up this little ramp, the zombie hand is, if you can't find it anywhere else, the zombie hand is right there, up against the gate. Turn around.
I can't find it.
Turn around.
I can't find it.
Go out that door, Tanner. Turn. Right there.
Oh.
Yeah, it's right there sometimes. My brother's being retarded.
I'm tired.
He's tired. It's like 3 in the morning. It's also my birthday today. So we should probably go to bed after this video, but we're probably not going to. So after that, you flip the switch. You just push X, and that's a max ammo. That's what a max ammo looks like. But you want to always reload. Show them what's happening outside. So what's happening outside is it's shooting that guy. That guy is the boss, and he basically rides the storm that's outside now. But once you flip that switch, it's going to start electricity, and you don't want to walk out that door after that. And you don't want to do that. So there's another build station for another zombie trap, but
We're not gonna go into right now.
we're not going to go into right now.
I don't feel
Normally,
like
there
we can jump
is
down here.
the tombstone.
Wait, alright, wait. Yeah, there's a part for the
There's a
thunder
part
gun.
for the thunder gun right there.
Okay.
So
Right, now,
after this, you attach that part.
fixing to bounce. If I can get out of here alive.
You attach that part,
It's
and
not right there. It's at the other place. It's at the town.
Okay, so my brother just told me this, and that's also another thing,
There's a part
which
for
is
strap right there.
that
That's the battery.
big battery right there.
Um,
So you can jump out that if you're about to die, but you don't most likely want to. But once you get, here's another little trick that we found. Once you get
once you turn the power on.
once you turn the power on and you get one of the zombie babies on your face, you run up to one of those green street lights that you see all on the side of the road, right? Okay, so once you find one, you're gonna wanna, when there's a baby on your head, you wanna run up. See right there. See that green street light is a good sign. Once you get a zombie baby on your head, you wanna run up to that, run underneath it, and it actually makes a portal. So as seen right here, you run up underneath it. The baby jumps out. It creates a portal. You'll have to jump into it, and it teleports you to another place, which is another bad place. Sometimes it teleports you to good places. Sometimes it teleports you to bad places. But after that, you want to just do it again if it's in a bad place and you don't want to be there. And it teleports you to another one. So he teleported to the diner, which is alright. The bus is showing up right now.
Get rid of the shotgun because it's actually kind of trash now.
Okay, so my brother just got another shotgun from the mystery box. He's getting another mystery box, which is another bad gun. It's alright for big herds of zombies that you don't like, but
what do you mean?
It's not very good.
Absolute trash.
Oh, there's a ray gun, so that's
what you would call
what a ray gun looks like.
A wonder gun.
It's a wonder gun, but we call it the ray gun because it shoots out rays.
No, it's called the ray gun. The name of the gun is
You said it was a wonder gun.
It's the class is a wonder gun.
Okay, so the class is a wonder gun. It's not called wonder gun. It's a.
Trying to find.
Turn around.
Incorrect. What?
Okay, we just found something new. Apparently, you can climb up into that vent and get on the roof. That we didn't know about.
That's what it is, but.
Turn around, Tanner. Turn around.
I'm confused.
It's over there. And also the part will spawn right there, leading up against that. So you can't hold more than 2 parts at one time.
You can't hold more than 1 part at one time.
You can't hold more than 1 part.
Nuke. Great, now I need to go get quick revive again.
But there's Speed Cola. Speed Cola basically makes it to where you reload faster. But you attach that part, and that's what you call a zombie shield. So basically, I'll probably show you next round that we play. But, so, he needs to grab that part. It's back there. So, you can't hold more than 1 part. Once you grab another part, you'll have to grab the other part that you had before. Unless you didn't have a part, then basically you just do that. So my brother's gonna leave on the bus so that he doesn't die.
Back over to get quick revive again.
Okay, I guess he's not getting on the bus. He's going back to get the quick revive. Because when you're playing alone, you don't want to die. So you go back and get quick revive. Like I said earlier, when you're running through foggy areas, the denizens will jump on your head and scratch you and try to kill you. And you want to stop that as fast as you can.
No, you want it to happen.
But when you get to a light area, like a area that has light and no fog, then you're out of the woods for a bit. But once you get out back into the fog, they instantly try to attach to your head.
Me, bro. Nobody loves you. is actually the best I've ever done right now. Alright, back up, back up. Oh no. Okay, we're fine. We are fine.
So my brother's trying to run back to the bus department, which is right here. One thing that you absolutely don't want to do is fall into that hole. But you can also... Well, that's something new. I've never gotten back to the bus department after
and now
that.
Quick Revive is
But
gone. It is no longer there.
the bus station talks to you. I don't know if you're going to hear that because the audio quality is trash, but...
Oh, God. Okay, this is not good.
Like I said, it only gets harder after you turn on the power.
It only gets harder after you go on more levels.
So right now, my brother is on level 9. After he kills all these zombies, then he's going to be on level 10. See, that's an instant kill, so it basically means that it's only one knife again, even though you're on level 10.
You're kidding. Well, I'm screwed.
So my brother just got down again. And when you get down, you drop parts. I think you can get the quick revive again.
No, it's not.
How many was that? Like 3? So it only lasts you till round 9, the quick revive.
Oh wait, I can show them another thing now.
And if you go to that one, it's kind of like an Easter egg, but if you run off into the cornfield right next to the farm.
I heard it, I knew it.
And it technically is a foggy area because there's no civilization in sight after this.
Oh, there's a...
But...
Whoa, oh no.
Okay,
oh,
so
no.
You saw it right there.
No.
That was the boss. See right there, the sparks?
I don't want to play that game.
Yeah, so my brother's being a scaredy cat and running off.
I don't have quick revive anymore. I have no clue where I'm at now.
You can do it again.
I got flipped around at some point.
Right there. And you can get into that light and...
Get me out of here. I'm not dealing with that right now.
So, you actually get an achievement on the Xbox for doing that.
I'm not ready for him yet. He shoots lightning bolts out of his fists.
I thought that would never stop.
Take me to town, please. I need Juggernog. Wait. No, wait. Yes!
So, right here, it teleports you basically anywhere on the map that...
Oh, I got so lucky.
Like...
Oh, I just got
It basically just teleports you anywhere on the map that you don't get to choose, and it could be bad, could be good. So right here in this case, it's really good because my brother can go and get Juggernog, which basically makes it, instead of you getting hit twice, you can get hit 4 times. And
it is a necessity when you play this game.
It's a necessity when you play this game to get more hit damage. So, right here, he's playing still. He hasn't died yet, which is pretty good. But right here, that's Juggernog. It's always going to be in that building. So you get it, and it basically makes it to where you can get hit 4 times instead of twice, which is better.
It is so much better.
Okay.
So much better. I'll show him the bank in a second.
So, my brother's going to show you the bank in a second, which is really good because you can store points in there and get them later in the game. Like, you can get them in a different level as long as you're playing on the same level. It's also where Pack-a-Punch is, but my brother didn't do
The
one
because I
thing,
didn't have
because
the claymores
he
because
didn't
I
have
forgot.
bombs or anything to protect the turbine. But back in the power plant, when you drop down into that room, the white room, like it's really bright. Once you drop down into that room, you can right up against the wall that you drop down from. If you have something to protect the turbine, you drop the turbine down into the
Why you not
or
work?
onto the thing and blowing against that door. It won't do
It
anything,
opens this.
but as long as it's protected, it will open that and it will give you Pack-a-Punch.
Well, you need to build it first.
And if you don't know what Pack-a-Punch is because you're just barely starting out in Call of Duty, the Pack-a-Punch basically takes good weapons and makes them better. And makes them look better and just all that stuff.
He didn't even get to spawn. I'm gonna need a new gun. I'm gonna need a new gun soon.
Get a little too close to click.
Where is it at? It's in here somewhere.
There's also parts right here that you can do. So when you attach that part,
Alright,
that
thunder gun,
puts
here we
that
go.
there. It's a thunder gun.
Is there another part in here?
So right now my brother's looking for parts.
Okay, that's a runner.
So like I said, my brother's on round 11, and the more rounds you go, the harder it gets.
What do you mean?
You don't like me. I like you.
He was headless.
And sometimes they get their heads knocked off, and it's bad.
Alright, well,
It looks
bus is
bad,
here.
but it's good.
Oh, that's it.
So when the bus shows up, the bus pulls in right.
Someone. I'll show him in.
The-
I'm looking
so-
for parts.
My brother's still looking for parts.
So if I can get that thunder gun, then it is OP as heck. The thunder gun is overpowered. Alright, well I'm getting out of here before I die. Save you will soon. Okay, that's where the bus
That's where the bus goes when it parks right there.
parts, question mark.
I think I know where parts are
They're all
for
over
the
map.
bus.
Oh, speaking of parts for the bus.
So if
Pretty
you
sure.
go back
Oh, yes.
here and go over that and then go over here, right there, you want to plant your turbine if you still have it. You want to plant it right there, and it will open the door. And there's a part for the
This
bus.
is not a good place to be. Okay.
And there's also bombs in there.
Parts. Okay, not good.
And that's a hammer down. That basically makes it to where all the barbarians are repaired and
What do you mean?
basically good stuff.
Kill yourself. I'm gonna need another gun. I'm gonna need a gun for sure. Alright. We need to look for more parts. Are there any in here? No, I don't know what it is. Barbarian house over there. Parts. I don't
So
believe
my
there's-
brother's still searching for parts.
That's why I'm hugging the walls.
That's why he's right up against the walls.
'Cause that's where I saw something. Barbarians. Oh, I see. Bring the bus just leave here? Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
Stamina up basically makes it to where when you run, you can run longer, and I don't know if it makes you run faster. Yeah, it makes you run a little bit faster. When you're running against those big lava pits right there.
What was that? Did you saw that, right?
When you're running along those big lava pits and they're like big and
Keep jumping, always
thick,
jump, always jump.
you want to walk through and always jump. Don't forget to jump, because that's basically all you need to do walking across that. You need to walk forward and jump. And if you get down,
Okay, this is all.
then if you have the
Now where are we?
so
Oh, we're back
my
at the
brother
bus
just
depot.
ran from the city to, or the town to the bus station, and so he's gonna run to back to the mystery box place so that he can get another gun.
Go to sleep.
So he's back at this place, this little stop. It's not a bus stop, but this the bus slows down right there so you can get off, run and get that gun running, get the part that I'll show you probably in the next episode, the next video, because
It's the only other spot
this
that I've seen a
video is going on for quite a long time because my brother is really good at this game. So,
Bruh, what do you mean?
yeah.
Alright, bus is headed up this way. What? Alright, got a gun. I'll just deal with it, whatever.
So even though the round is over and the regular zombies won't spawn, the denizens will still spawn. So you still have to be careful about those.
It's been going on for 37 minutes. Oh my god.
I could do that all day.
He's gonna come on level 21 if I make it that far.
So once you see him, the boss the first time, it might show up closer than this, it might show up further than this, but normally it comes back around level.
Alright, I'm gonna show him what this
21.
does.
So that's what you call a monkey. So it's basically like a grenade. You throw it like a grenade, but it distracts them. So when you're using that, do not shoot, and it will blow up and it will kill some of them. It won't kill all of them, but it will kill most of them that are huddled around. And it normally gives you like 3.
Oh, well, that was a boss that just killed me.
So my brother lasted 13 rounds. The boss is what killed him.
You could tell it was a boss because of the shock thing that went across the screen.
So right there, that's how you get to round 13 on this. But I'm going to end the episode right here. If you guys liked it, please punch that like button. Click the notification bell.
If you want to
and
become
subscribe.
a part of the Sprinkle Squad.
If you want to become part of the Sprinkle Squad, subscribe and hit that bell. We'll see all you guys in the next video. Bye!